Well, I will call the Coffee County Road Commission monthly meeting or November meeting to order. We're all present besides Miss Carolyn. I think everybody signed in the sheet. No guest here with us today. The next thing, we need to approve the agenda. Everybody should have a copy. Got a motion by Arliss, seconded by Jeff, to approve the agenda. All those in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Well, we have approved the agenda. Next, no public comments. Next thing on the agenda, we need to approve or correct last month's minutes. Everybody should have a copy stapled to the agenda. Got a motion by Arliss, seconded by Bush to approve last month's minutes. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. The minutes have passed. Now we will we have no unfinished business. Now we will move on to new business. I'll start with you, Jeff, since you're over there on the end.
I had something, but I was telling him I can't remember. Maybe I will by the time it gets back around.
All right. What y'all been having going on, Benton and JoJo?
Let's see, this month we've been pretty lucky with our mowers. We ain't had too many breakdowns. This time of year we usually have a lot of breakdowns, but this year's not been terribly bad. That being said, we're still behind on one of our routes, and they're working on catching up with that. We got one group that's got around exceptionally well this year, and we got him heading back over there to help those guys on their route. Hopefully we'll be bringing those in sometime around between Veterans Day and Thanksgiving. We'll be bringing them in. Most of the grass is dying out, but they're doing a little cut back on some of the trees and things that get us by till next spring.
Yeah, I was just gonna comment, they're doing real good on, tell those boys they're doing real good getting everything cut back. That'll also save some of the deer collision, and you can see stuff better.
Yeah, they've got it where you can see down the road pretty good nowadays.
Yeah.
And that's a big help, safety-wise. Paving, we're about to wind up our paving. We've got leaves getting on the road, and this gets to be aggravating. The oil places, they're trying to wind down making oil and things, and we got a few little deals we want to do with hot mix. We got a dip on the bridge on Ragsdale Road we're going to try to fix tomorrow. And I got a couple of more, one on Oak Hill we'd like to fix, but, we'll do good to get that one on Monday. It depends on what the weather does. They won't be making asphalt. The weather's not suiting, so we'll just have to see about that. Now on the drainage around the county, we've finally fixed a place down on Ogle Cemetery that's been giving us a lot of trouble over the years. They had 6 30-inch tiles laid side by side, and it's Duck River, and every time it rains there's limbs and things that fall off the trees and things wash up against that 6 tile, stop it up, and end up washing the top of the road off and everything else. So what we've done is gone in there and put a box culvert in that carries maybe just a little more water than those 6 together would. And we finished that up yesterday, I guess, wasn't it, Joe?
Yep.
It looks real good. We're going to have to, we got some stuff coming to stick in the ground or bolt to the wing walls to show the ends of it. So, it's a dead end road, and but there's several houses back there. There's quite a bit of more traffic than I thought there'd be. There's like 7 or 8 houses back there in the back. And
So
they're-
your way around it worked out good, and
Yeah,
you'll get.
yeah, we,
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I went down through there and seen that.
it worked out good.
I saw a picture, because I ain't been down there, but I saw a picture or something that,
It was 18 loads of
Riprap.
strippings.
and you had to dig a lot of that. We dug that all out and got it sewed and straw on it, and
Y'all probably gonna get to reuse a little bit of that, ain't you?
oh yeah, we took it back up to crusher and put it in a pile so we can use it next time. And on grading, we've got some ditchings done, and they've done a real pretty job on G Road, widening that intersection. That was a real sharp angle to that road. He's coming off of Riley Creek, and then this G Road came in at such an angle that people were having a hard time pulling a trailer up in there. So they widened that out and put a new tile that they messed up on us up there. There's several new houses going in, and at one of the driveways, when they was excavating that, they tore up a tile. So we had to replace it, and they fixed it where they have a turnout on the other side of the road, and widened it out on the entrance. So it really looks good.
You widen it where you're going up, you can turn on it a lot better.
Oh yeah, and
'Cause
when
I'm
you
like,
come in-
It's hard enough pulling the car up in there when you go to the top, let alone pulling the truck.
and when you're coming out, you can see back down the hill a lot better too.
Yep.
So I thought those boys really did a good job on that.
Yep.
They've really done a good job on paving this year. They do every year, but it seems like they did exceptionally well this year. We've got some roads that needed done bad. We got several miles done this year. I'd say we got close to 15 or more, maybe more.
Yeah.
And then we got some. I said we didn't get a whole lot of hot mix roads this year, did we?
Well, you got a few.
Yeah, we got a few.
Willowbrook.
And we've been doing some striping too. And if y'all see a road that you think you need striping, well, give me a call because.
oh, Miss Carolyn's not here, but you must have done some striping out her way. Farm
Oak
Bureau,
Hill.
Okay,
Farm,
yeah.
Farm Bureau Saturday night, she was really bragging about, she had some people come to her bragging about the striping and
It was
stuff,
good.
so I will pass that on for Miss Carolyn. When I did see her Saturday night, that bragging about,
We got some roads we'd like to stripe, but we're also planning on repaving them. So, it's getting to the time of year where it's kind of hard to make that paint stay like it ought to. But
the worst thing about it, it'd be nice to do a bunch of striping, but it just don't, for what it costs and how long, no longer than it lasts, it's just hard to,
well, it makes a big difference being able to see. I'm getting old enough now that I realize it a little better than I did. But yeah, that's about all I got. JoJo's got some more stuff wrote down here, but I can't see. I got my glasses on, so I'll let him take care of that.
They get that light put back up on SP Anderson. You know, that was, they tried stealing it a couple times and broke everything up on top of it, and it just wasn't working. So Benton ordered a new one. They got it put back up. It's working now. We got that, since the last meeting, we got that Robinson Road on the Maple Springs end paved and tar and chipped. It's real nice now. I don't know if y'all been
Thank you.
down it, but it was rough.
Yeah, that was the worst I'd seen.
But it's nice now. We put some vehicles on Gov Deals, or we attended a meeting and we got everything approved to put we got 8 vehicles we're gonna put on Gov Deals. A couple dump trucks and bucket truck and a distributor truck. Well, that's about it.
Let me say a little bit about those vehicles. We bought new vehicles to replace that, or better vehicles to replace a lot of that stuff, and we've kept them now for a year or two just in case. But we're just not using them, so we're gonna. Some of it's been a couple of years, maybe 3 years since
Yeah.
we bought it, something to replace them with, and it's getting to the point now where our yard's getting full and we need the room, and we're not using them. Hadn't used them for 2 or 3 years, so there's no sense in hanging on to them.
Yeah, that old, that, the truck said the old truck you used, yeah, you've had it 2 or 3 years, haven't you?
Yeah,
The one you got, yeah.
That old one works.
yeah. We got a oil distributor new and a new bucket truck. We've got 4 new dump trucks.
Yeah.
And we just those others are, they're still good enough for somebody, if they didn't have a lot to do. But we think it's a good time to put them on there before we go down so far we can't get them going again.
We got a chipper with a crew cab truck with a chip bed on it, a long arm tractor, John Deere tractor. I think it's like a 6420
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
One of those, one of those, yeah.
But
There you
Just still got the mower with it.
And it runs.
it runs.
go. You're not like me, I keep it around until it ain't worth nothing, and,
Yeah. We had it as backup, but now we have a backup
For the backup.
yeah,
for the backup.
yeah.
It ended up being the backup for the backup.
Yeah. And they're still patching holes.
Oh yeah.
Still got some crews out patching holes and doing some shoulders, and they're doing a good job keeping up with that.
We're gonna do some shoulder machine work.
Yeah, we're gonna put our shoulder machine on and do some shouldering. We got some deep shoulders on Blanton Chapel and Lindell Bell we're gonna fix. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but they're paving the industrial park.
That's all right, yeah,
You know, that ain't us, but
Yeah.
I just thought I'd mention it.
yeah, it needed done.
Yeah. I think they
Was
got
y'all-
a grant for that, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
But you still gonna do some shoulders on hideout? I know you repaired some of the edges, but I think you said something about running down through there with your shoulder machine earlier, but I don't know if that's still the case or not. That's okay if it's not, it's much better than it was.
I didn't have it wrote down, though.
Okay,
I mean,
I knew you just mentioned them other two, and
We'll go out and look at those, cause I can't remember looking at them lately.
I can't either. remember
I know
doing
that road's narrow because we don't have any right of way.
yeah.
So I don't, we don't need to get out in the grass with
And
it.
there's some places down Parker there, when you're riding out that way, right up through there and look, and they may have went through and passed them like that. Well, no, I've been down through there. There was some shoulder crumbling going down through there.
Yeah.
In a place or two, right down there, near Parsleys and all, down there at the far end, Goose Pond end of Parker Road.
I think it's good.
Nothing major, but if you don't get it now,
Yeah,
it just gets worse.
yep,
People hitting that shoulder.
it does. I think it has some places in it that needs to be paved, and chip seal. I don't think the whole road's bad, but.
No, it is a pretty good road.
Right after we paved that road and tarred and chipped it, they come in there putting a line in down there,
Messed it
utility
up.
and
Yeah.
backhoe stabilizers and stuff.
Yeah.
Shoot some holes in it, turning, with a load and turning on top of it. It messed it up in several places, and they come in there just right after we got it done. So
I remember that.
we tried to patch it back, but it's probably gonna need something else.
They probably didn't bother reimbursing us or fixing it either, did they?
No. Hey, we done some grade shooting and some ditching out there at Rutledge Falls, and we got it precise, and it was flowing. And about 2 weeks later, we get a phone call from the homeowners. They'd come right through there with that fiber optic. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
Right there on the
Yeah,
corner of
nice.
Powell.
I asked y'all what
Messed it all up. But that's about all I got. That Ogle Cemetery, it took about 2 weeks. We started on the 20th and we just finished it up yesterday.
I'd like to add in there that we did most of that in-house, other than the crane work. So we feel like we saved the county some money by doing it in-house instead of hiring it done.
Yeah.
Probably just saved quite a bit of money over hiring it done, but, yeah, we didn't have a whole lot in engineering or anything on that one, so, yeah, we, hopefully saved some money.
You was the engineer.
Don't wanna say that.
Well, it's already been said.
You got anything, Arliss?
I don't have anything.
Talking about I know Jerry's the pothole on New Benatti Road, so, it was right in front of, they built a new house there. I saw one right in the middle of the road that, we've been shelling corn up there, and I just saw it, and then, the only other thing, Garrett's, I take Ellie to school, come out to high school, and we went through, just had driving us through town, taking rifle range and Hawker Smith, and is it Will Hickerson that shoots? Right there on the corner, of Will Hickerson and Hawker Smith, he said, watch that hole right there, I reckon my daughter must have fallen off, right there on the edge of the road, must be where people cut right there, so they're out that way, something to look at. I didn't notice it, right there where, cause Will Hickerson, I guess somebody pulls up there, people cut that corner coming
Yeah.
off Hawker Smith, and so. That's just yesterday morning, I had to take him to school.
It's on the corner.
Yeah. He said there's a hole right there, and my daughter must have hit it one day. He told me to watch that hole. And so, I didn't notice a little bit. It probably ain't that bad, no big hurry, but that one on New Benatti just popped up in the last few days, and I saw it there in the middle of the road.
Doing a bunch of construction out there, ain't they?
Yeah. I mean, it ain't right in front of that, one of those new houses, but it's right there in the new house that, where y'all I can't remember, it's probably one that just probably been patched before, but I bet it's probably one you patched before, and I bet the rains last
Yeah.
week loosened it up, and, yeah. Cause we're getting that time of year where rain and cold weather,
Yep.
ones will start loosening up again.
Yep.
Anything else anybody got? You can't remember it?
You can call us, Jim.
Yeah,
Y'all still staying pretty busy putting tiles in, or is it just
Hang on.
steady?
Steady.
We've been more busy on that, and I think it's not hardly as bad.
Yeah.
Well, we went them 2 weeks putting that bridge in, and we were just backed up, what, 4 tiles.
So,
I think it's worth saying here on the record too, to commendation for doing all that work in-house on that bridge and some of the other stuff, and, all that savings amounts up to a lot.
Yeah.
And there's lots of ways that y'all have been trying to save money, from disposing of waste to, doing stuff in-house that most people sub out, and I think it's very commendable.
yeah.
Appreciate it. It was exciting. I like doing it.
yeah, I got to watch him and little Ricky both down there punching them culverts. That's hard to break, wasn't it?
Oh, they was. They was.
Yeah, y'all get doing that, you may probably stay busy doing them around the county. 'Cause,
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't afford to do a lot of them, they're expensive.
yeah.
I think we figured we'd spend close to $100,000 on that box culvert.
Yeah.
Used to be able to get a bridge built for that.
And to me, that's the worst thing, is that people don't realize that there's a lot of stuff around the county that's 50 and 60 years old now that, that's getting to the, yeah.
And the guy was talking today about culverts. There's a big difference between the city coming in, putting one in, the county coming in, putting one in. And, he was talking about some of the messes that they've got into where they dug some up, and people would use like the 30-gallon, tanks or
Yeah.
drums
Yeah.
and then they eventually just,
Right, yeah.
deep. We've run into some concrete tile that's just way deep. You wouldn't have never imagined that the ditch was ever that deep. Like at there, Will Hickerson and, Hawkersmith, right there on the corner, we had to do some ditching to get the water to flow, and we ended up hitting 2 driveway tile, and I mean, they was 2 to 3 foot deep below the, surface.
The top of them tiles were too deep to be the bottom.
Yeah,
You could have laid tile right on top of those ones that are still in there.
You can carry the
and
water.
carried the water fine.
yeah.
Anything else? I'll take a motion to adjourn then. Well, and then we set our next meeting date,
12/3.
December 3rd.
December 3rd at 3 o'clock here at the Administrative Plaza. Yeah, 2025 is about done.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Got a motion to adjourn, a second by Jeff. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Well, we're adjourned till December.
Almost turkey eating time. I still can't remember that road.
So that,